Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu on Wednesday, 21st December 2022, signed into law the total sum of 275,979,184,000 naira as the State Appropriation Bill for year 2023, as duly passed by the State House of Assembly. The appropriation bill, tagged Budget of Shared Prosperity, has its total breakdown expenditure analyzed by the State Ministry of Economic, Planning and Budget. According to the Commissioner, Mr. Emmanuel Igbasan, infrastructure development represents the lion's share, which is 27.9% of the total budget. 20% goes to public finance, education sector takes 14.9%, while information unit represents 0.6% of the total budget for the year 2023.
Construction of highways at about 23 billion, and completion of ongoing projects at about 17 billion. We have rehabilitation of Owena dams through Africa Development Bank that will make pipe-on water available to Akure and its environs for the first time in several decades at about 16 billion. We have the completion of the dualization of Oda Town, Shoprite to Oda Town Road at 2.5 billion. We have the public work fair where youths between 18 and 35 years old, whose maximum certificate is school start and WASC, will be engaged.
Speaking on the projection of fund generation for the budget, the Commissioner said 38% of the total budget will be transferred from Federation Accounts Allocation Committee, FAC. Independent revenue will provide 11%, while other revenues take care of the remaining 51%.
Transfer from FAC is further disaggregated into different sub-heads, which includes statutory allocation at 35 billion, value-added tax at 25 billion, mineral derivation at 18 billion, and excess crude and other FAC releases at 25 billion, totaling about 104 billion. Other revenue items, we have grants at 18.2 billion, we have other capital receipts at 79.6 billion, we have stabilization fund at 30.2 billion, and we have financing at about 28 billion.
In his contribution, Commissioner for Finance Wale Akinteriwa maintained that people-oriented programs formed major priority of the budget.
We're focusing more on the citizenry. You can see that the capital side is 53%, while the recurrent expenditure is 47%. This is very significant and is a good takeaway from here.
Chairman, Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, Tolu Adegbie, who rated the budget as the highest in figure in the history of the state, assured residents of working towards actualizing the budget through strategic means.
One thing I can assure the people of Ondo State is that with their cooperation, which we have been enjoying so far, with all the strategies that we have put in place to make the tax-paying experience not as cumbersome as it used to be, with new innovations in terms of ICT that we're bringing to bear, will make the process as easy as possible for the people of Ondo State to pay their taxes, rates, and levies.
They promised that the budget would be implemented to the letter in line with Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's directive. Omorinola, Hungbeji, Osrc News.